Assalamu alaikum. What's up, guys? This is Mohammed Rehan Islam. So today we are going to deploy a Flask application on an Elastic Beanstalk. Actually, our application requires GPU, so we have to deploy a GPU-based app on Elastic Beanstalk. And our main target is to minimize the maximum cost so that we can save our money as well. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So we have to follow this repo, and this have all the documentation. First of all, let's open the AWS Amazon and move to the console. And then after moving to the console, the first step you have to create a new IAM role. Just search for the IAM here and go to roles, create role and AWS service and select EC2 here. And then we will click on next, and we will add all the policies into the role by copying from the GitHub repo. So we have added our roles. So now just name it Elastic Beans GPU. Alright, you can name it anything you want, and make sure your policies contain all of these four mentioned here, okay? And then just click on the role, create role. That's it for now. Then we have to launch an instance with this AMI ID and with the GPU support. Let's go to the EC2 and okay, just simply copy this AMI ID, and this do vary for all regions, and you have to just Google and look for your region, and then you can find the relevant ID for the Amazon Beanstalk AMI. And I will have to refresh because I have pasted the old AMI ID. And that's for another region, and as I'm launching the instance in US East 1, so there we go, just simply select it, and then we have to select the instance type, and I will select the GPU based instance here, G4 DNX large. And after this, you can just simply skip this step, as I have already attached my key pair ID with the Amazon. And make sure the auto sign public IP is on, and also tick this. If this is not enabled, you can just simply go to edit, and after going to edit, search for the auto assign public and make it enabled, and make sure you add 30 GB of the storage, as it's required to install NVIDIA drivers and some other things as well. And if you get any error like this, you have to simply create a new VPC, and you can just simply skip this step if there is a default VPC already available, and just simply click on create default VPC, and we have successfully created the default VPC. Okay, so just simply refresh it and refresh the subnet, no preference, and you can select any subnet, and then click on launch instance and wait for the instance to be launched. You can ignore the previous step of VPC creation, as it's defaultly available in your Amazon account, and just wait for the EC2 instance to be launched. Just copy the IP, and you can just simply go to connect and connect it from here as well, and use the EC2 user and just click on connect, as I'm going to use this because I'm using this tool to connect to my SSH consoles and some other things. So let's follow up the documentation provided here. We have to install the, first of all, let's move to the temp directory and gain the root access. There we go. And then just we have to like run all of these and wait for the installation, so that our NVIDIA driver should be installed and we will be able to use the NVIDIA GPU as well. Alright guys, you can see the installation have been completed after waiting for 5 to 10 minutes. Now we just have to verify that our NVIDIA Cuda driver have been installed or not. We just simply run the command NVIDIA SMI and we will see our the GPU here. As you can see, NVIDIA SMI version and then NVIDIA Tesla T4 is installed. Okay, you can skip this step if you don't need FFmpeg to be installed, as we are already on root. And I will go to this directory and create a folder with FFmpeg and go to that directory, download this tar file, extract it, and then just simply move the file to the main folder. All done, and then we can leave the root. Okay, so we will verify the FFmpeg installation as well. Okay, all good to go. And now we have to install the additional dependencies. You can also skip this, but I would do recommend you will install all of these. Just simply you can click here and copy all and just paste it here and press enter, and this will probably take 5 to 7 minutes and will update and install all of the required libraries. So let's wait. Alright, as installation of all the dependencies have been done, so let's see. We have to now create the EC2 image, and we will just simply exit this as well, close the tunnel, and then go to EC2 and look for the instances, and then select the same instance we have just created and right click here and go to image and templates, create an image, and I will name it Elastic Beanstalk GPU AMI. Okay, and you don't have to do anything else, just simply click on create image, and this will probably take 5 to 10 minutes and your AMI will be created. Just go to AMI and you can see the status here. Okay, so after waiting for almost 20 minutes, the AMI creation have been done. Just simply terminate this instance because we don't need this EC2 instance anymore, and it's terminating. Now just simply go to Elastic Beanstalk and click on the menu and go to environment and create environment and select the web server environment. So I will name this application as a Magic Gen GPU, and rest I will leave same. And platform I will select Python, and then I will go with the sample application for the first and high availability, as we want our application to be highly available and we want to maximize our cost saving as well. So we are using spot and on-demand instances both. So let's go ahead and configure the service access. Use the we can create by default you will see this, and I will like keep it the same, and Amazon, and select the profile just we have created in the IAM roles. Click next, and then go to the networking, select the VPC network and make sure you enable the public IP address. We're going to enable it because we need the EC2 instance to be publicly available so that we can connect to SSH as well. And I will select 1A and 1B only, and don't do like select anything in the database, and just scroll down a bit and click next. And then select for the general purpose SSD and 50 gigabit of storage. Select all of these, and the max instances I want is don't go like above 10, and I will set on demand base like one instance always running on demand, and rest all of the instances would be a sport instance or fleet instance, so that we can maximize our cost saving as well. So turn on capacity rebalancing, and let's see if there is any error like below. Okay, no error. and we will just simply go here and look for G4DNX large. Where is G series? Here we go, and just simply select this and delete rest all, and make sure you at least select 2 of the instance types. So I will go with G4DNX large and G4DNX 2x large, and there we go. Here it is, G4DN 2x large. Okay, and now we have just need this AMI ID we have recently created. Don't go with the, this is very important step. Okay, don't forget to change the AMI ID. So we will just copy the AMI, the machine image we have just created before, and I will set the scaling trigger to target response time. Like if the user is getting response average in 60 seconds, and unit will be seconds, and if the period, it will check for each 5 minutes for the previous 5 minutes. Okay, and if there is like any average response time is greater than 60, this will like scale up to 1 instance, so it will add 1 instance. And whenever it have to lower the threshold, so it will look if the response is below this, so it will like scale down. Okay, so just keep the same 1A 1B and visibility to public and application load balancer, and then select the listener and the process as well. And you can also enable the log files access so that you can access the logs as well. Just simply click on next. I'm like skipping this one for now, as I don't need and I want to maximize the cost saving. So, and leave all that to default, and make sure like if you want to enter your email so that you can get the notifications, and I will select deployment policy all at once, and that's all for now, and we can just simply click on next. In the review section, just simply click on submit and it will start creating the environment, and then we just probably have to wait for 5 to 15 minutes and it will create the environment. As you can see, it's started creating the environment, so let's wait. Environment is being created. Make sure you like have the .eb extension folder, and as I have created already the .eb extension folder, and there should be a file named python.config, and in the python.config we have like the configuration like this. This is just telling the Elastic Beanstalk our application is named as application, and all of the like routes and other parameters, and the initializing variable is also named as application. So it will run the Python app, and this is our application.py, and as you can see, all of the routes and all other variables are like being initialized with the application name. Okay, as you can see, application route is also like generate, and application.route, and if you can see here, application.run. Okay, make sure you follow these things up, and also these are mentioned here. Okay, and we have python.config, and let's just wait. You just have to wait for the environment to be created, and when the environment is like created, we will test it out, and just simply like create a zip file of the your Flask application, and I will just simply zip it out, and here is a zip file. And when the environment creation is done, and we will just check the default sample application is running or not, then we will just simply go with the upload and deploy and upload our zip file the recently we have created with the eb extension folder and the python.config file, and it will just simply then after this it will take like 5 to 7 minutes, and our application will be deployed successfully and using GPU resources as well. Okay, so let's wait and until the environment creation is done. For some time we can see like the environment has successfully launched, and we can see the sample application is working fine here. Okay, as you can see, congratulations. And we will just simply upload and deploy our app, and I will go to the directory and select the zip file, and then make sure like you select all at once for the first deployment, so it will instantly deploy all the uploaded file to the all servers available. Okay, just click on deploy and wait for it to complete the upload and deploy. So it says successfully uploaded file, and it will environment update is starting. So if we refresh the status, we can see updating Elastic Beanstalk is updating your environment. So we have just probably wait to 4 to 5 minutes, and it will start like working. And make sure like your Flask application also have the in the root directory your requirement.txt file, so that it will install all of the required dependencies by the Python. So let's wait until the deployment is completed. Taking 4 to 5 minutes, we can see the environment update has successfully completed, and we will just go with the testing, and I will just test it out, and I will give my key and click on generate, and as you can see it's generating audio, and let's wait until the results come out. So at the first one, my application required to download a very large model, and at the first one it will take some time, and when we run it for the second or third time, it will like running very fast, as Elastic Beanstalk is supposed to do that. So just give it a few moments. Alright, as we can see, it is have generated the response, and that's all for today. And if you have any questions or queries, you can like open any issues and do some discussion here on the channel as well. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.